morning. Welcome to Flannel Hoof Farm. We're going to try something a little different today. I'm going to sit here and kind of walk you through it. That way I'm not walking and bouncing. We'll see if you guys like it or not. So I got the ratcheting strap off of the trailer without cutting it. That's a positive. We got all that mowed. We finished string trimming, mowering, whatever. I put those piers under the shed. Big K brought up the point of maybe I should have put some of that base gravel down. So I'll have to do that. I don't know if that's gonna be today. So while I'm on the lawnmower, it bounces me pretty good, and my left knee got just whacked into the console of that lawnmower so many times yesterday. So I got a little hitch in my giddy up today, so we'll see. I think my plan right now is to get the lawn tractor cart wheels put back on and ready to go. Then I can do that. I can go get the corners, check for barbed wire, and I know there's a T-post on that corner over there that's laying down that can get snagged. So probably get that in there. And then maybe go back to town where we have our State of Missouri Extension office and give the lady a soil sample. Then I think she said it takes like 7 to 10 days or something, but their website, the lab's website, says that it's quicker than that. So maybe it's 7 to 10 days for the most advanced thing. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out when I take the soil in, what she's gonna test for. Other than that, that's my plan for today. Might not get it all done, I don't know. I've gotten a little bit more sun. I did some work with a wife beater or an A-shirt, whatever this is called, on yesterday, and got a little more sun where sun doesn't really get. Trying to expand my tan a little bit. But that looks pretty good. If I move my rings. Look at that. Very nice. I'm impressed. So, I'll give you a little background. So, my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, was 50% Cherokee Indian. And so she tanned like that. And I was always fair-skinned. My sister is fair-skinned. And we always joked that, like, we didn't have any Native American in us. Well, I've always had the super thick hair. And so I guess, then that turned into, that's your Native American, see it showing. Well, then my sister turned of age, and bless me, sorry. She turned of age and was able to start gambling. And my sister is one of those people that can like walk into a bar and they'll be doing pull tabs. And this happened. I know, I was there for one instance where this happened. Walked into a bar, there's pull tabs. She goes, I'll take $20 in pull tabs. They pull $20 out. She takes them to her table. We were eating. And she's popping them open. And I don't remember how much in total she got. But one of those tabs was worth $250. She'll go to the casino. And she always walks out ahead. So that was her Native American. I was like, see, you're not letting them win because you're one of them. So, well then, I had always burned since I was a kid. I would go outside and have fun, and I would be a hurtin' unit by that night. And I would get lobster red, just awful. And it was terrible. It actually made me not want to be out in the sun. Then all of a sudden, a couple of years ago, well, I started gardening. I started gardening like 3 years ago, and the whole summer I would be outside in the sun. And all of a sudden, the end of summer, I had a very, very little tan. I was like, it's happening! I finally tan, I don't burn. And every year after that, it appears to get better and better and better. I don't know, can you see that difference? So, now that I'm down here, I think I gotta be a little careful with that because the sun, I don't know if it's just the way it feels. Hey, Ben? Ben? Can we not? Can you come here? Come here, Monk. Come here, bud. So, I don't know if it feels that way or what, but I think the sun is a little bit more intense. I mean, I am a little closer to the equator, but not dramatically. So, I think the sun's a little bit more intense, so I gotta be a little careful with that. But I'm pretty happy about it. Hi, pal. You can come up here? Come on. Oh, all the way up. Okay. Can you see this? Should we lower this so you can be a part of it? Will that work? Here, look up. Look at you! Good boy. So, that is what I'm gonna try to get done today. I don't know how it's gonna work, if I'll get it all done. I do have some compost and some mulch people that I need to call. I'm thinking my best option, because when I did soil samples, I pulled up lots and lots of where we don't have the black plastic at the moment. I pulled up lots of worms, like put the shovel in, jumped on it. So I got about a whole shovel full, whatever the head of a normal shovel is, and I would tip it. When I tipped it, where the black plastic is, there were a couple of worms. But when I moved to where there was no plastic that we still want to garden, I would tip it back and they were all over the place. So I'm kind of wondering if we shouldn't put the plastic down on that next area for like a couple weeks so that we don't just burn them, and put just compost mounds and then grow our garden in those compost mounds. So I'm gonna call, see what I can find, how that's all gonna work. Cause if we till it, then we might kill them. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, that's what I think I'm gonna do. And we'll see what we get done today. This is a journey. This is quite the operation. And again, all of those farmers out there that do this day in and day out, I'm starting to understand it. Sheriff is coming through. I believe he's the sergeant, and you can tell that I live out in the country. And this sheriff sergeant, he got a new car, and it's unmarked, but it's 100% a cop Suburban. It's a white Suburban with like super tinted windows, one of those grill guard things, and it's white bodied and everything else is black. So he just drives through. And me, I was born in Racine, Wisconsin, and I grew up between Racine and Kenosha. Now everybody knows where Kenosha is. I don't have to tell them. I grew up between Milwaukee and Chicago. But that's where I grew up. And so being out in the country and seeing that, I just giggle. I can't, like, yeah, nobody knows who you are. And maybe out in the country, maybe they don't know. I don't know. But like the first time he drove through, I was like, huh, okay, you're not even trying. And then one of our neighbors, he talked to one of our neighbors, and they came over and like gave us his cell phone number, because he'll come out whenever you need him. And they were like, see him? They were like, oh, that's the new sergeant. And I was like, no. Stop barking. There's no barking in baseball. Baseball's life. There's no barking. So, I don't know if you can hear that barking. So, northwest of us, we have this house has 2 Great Danes. I don't know what it is about Southwest Missouri. There are lots of Great Danes out here. If anybody knows what it is about Great Danes in Southwest Missouri, I would be happy to hear it. But they have these 2, and they are super cool. Like, they have a 4-foot or a 5-foot little fence, like a chain link, just a normal chain link. And these dogs stay. Like, they will not. They put their paws up over the fence, but they won't jump it, which I find hilarious. So yeah, that's the plan, and I will give you updates as I know them. And I guess we'll see you later. We're gonna get to plug in here. All right, talk to you later.